Morning everybody. Sorry, I don't know if that recorded or not. Finally got my solar fountain. We've had really hot weather, and then it rained, and then it was hot again, and it's going to be hot again today. So I got in here as much as I could in the wee hours of the morning, and it's pretty close to lunchtime now if I go by what my stomach is telling me. About 11, 12 o'clock, midday. And so yeah, this is what I've done so far. So I haven't done the full third quarter. I've only just done enough so I can situate the solar fountain in. They had like 48-hour dispatch, 24 to 48-hour dispatch, and then 7 to 14 days delivery. I got it within 24 hours, so I was a little bit ill-prepared. I thought, I had a couple of weeks to still get all this stuff done. But no, it came in sooner, so I did what I could and just got out half of the third quarter. I still need to remove the weed from this half section here and along the back of the fence. I will be, of course, continuing these little planks of wood all around the fountain, like rays of the sun or the moon, whichever way you put it. It is a moon garden, but I like having the moon and the sun. I have some silver plants which I will be potting up. Once I've established all around the fountain, with including the rays, I am actually going to put potting mix all around the base of the fountain, and in the soil I'm going to place the silver plants. Cinderella, or just escapes me at the moment. It sounds like Cinderella, but it's in Latin. And I'll be adding more snowcloth asylum, which are these white little flowers here. So there'll be those two alternating all around the fountain. And if you notice, the pavers come out from this little garden bed here like a bit of a sun as well. The plants are still getting a few issues with whiteflies, not as much though, since I've removed so much of the grass and weeds. And I've been using a bit of neem oil as well. But it's just going to take a bit of perseverance to get on top of those bastards. And over here I'm actually going to do a concrete pond. So today I'm cooped. That's it for me for at least the next couple of days. My hands are so swollen, especially the right hand. I'm going to have to put it in ice. It's like I've punched someone in a few rounds. My knuckles are red and swollen just from whacking the hoe into the ground and ripping up weed and grass and root. But yeah, so I'm aiming to put the pond up to here, so through where all this black matting is here, this gap. And then I'm just going to continue doing what I've done with the rest of the place with the mulch and cardboard lasagna method. And finally the pot will literally be there, probably a little bit more. I'm going to put the angel trumpet tree right here. But yeah, I've still got to dig around here. So if I can get that pond done and the rest of this third quarter, I'll be stoked. And then most likely towards the end of the week, because we've got the green collection on Thursday, so it's going to have to wait till then. I'm just chock-a-block with weed and grass that I've ripped out, and so I have to literally wait till Thursday anyway. Then after Thursday, over the weekend, I want to finally get this bit done, and that will be the last quarter done. And then I can start adding some more TLC to these garden beds. I really do want to get into that one and rip up some of the plastic matting underneath and place even more pine bark chips to add height. And the wormswood's going gangbusters, even though the whiteflies want to have a bit of suck on it. These are the cornflowers. There's no flowers yet, and I suspect part of it's because of the whiteflies being sucking all the sap out of it. But eventually they should come, especially for summer. I do have some summer flowers I want to put out as well, but yeah, first things first. But yeah, so this is where I'm up to, and the little moonflowers. I don't like using snail slugs, but I've had to use some, and I know for a certain that the birds do not go near these moonflowers. Maybe they know they're poisonous. Smart animals. Not like humans at times. But yeah, oh yeah, and the angel trumpet tree's got more little shoots of leaves. Look at that. Sorry, there's a shadow cast from the sun here. She's all waking up. But yeah, so that is it from me today, and I'll just do a few walkovers of what I've done so far. And it's funny, people come past and they're always looking at it, asking questions. The other thing I do too is, if you can see the neighbour who does jack squat, lets the weeds grow. See how there's a gap there? I've actually made sure there's no weeds, and if there was some that I couldn't get to, I just poured straight vinegar. So it's an awesome weed killer. It doesn't have to be expensive, just straight white vinegar, black and gold brand or whatever cheapo brand. It doesn't have to be fancy. Pour it straight on, and within a few days it's literally just dies, and just, you know, rip out the remains of what's left. But I've just used some of the soil that I've dug up from there that has been excess after weeds and bulbs of the weeds being removed. I've just placed that along the edge. I will plant that up. I may put summer flowers at the front here, just because if you don't, I need water. How can I put it? If you have space for weeds to grow, they'll grow. If you put something there, you know, and it establishes before the weeds get to it, you're not going to have this kind of shine. This is a difficult area for me because this is actually where the water tap is, around the bricks there. But I have been pouring, so this is what happens when you pour the vinegar. See that? You just pull it out. But I've got to do the rest of it later on. Just really wanted to get this done. And a correction, I think I said on the 31st of November was the start of the midsummer solstice. It's actually the 21st, sorry. Is that right? My calendar's all whiff. Because I keep track of the north and the south, and sometimes I get them muddled. But if you go to the blog post, I'll have the right info there for you. But yeah, so as you can tell, I'm a little delirious, a little bit pooped. And, oh, hello bee. This little bee here was sitting right next to me while I was digging up. Have I got him in focus? So I put him on my shovel and took him for a ride to the lavender. Hey! The other really cool thing too is I had the fountain on the driveway here. Right. Truck going past. I had it on the driveway here, and the Willy Wagtail was having a shower. He was sitting in between both of the basins and having a good old shower and a bit of a swim and a wash. It was so cool. That's one of the benefits of having a fountain like that, is for the birds. Not just a water element, especially with the moon garden, you need water elements. But yeah, so that's it from me today. Not much more is going to come out of me. I'm pretty pooped. And I also still need to do some things for Beltane, the wave we're in right now. I was supposed to make a horned god statue with antlers, so I was making a coronis, but